back to the channel. I hope you're all keeping well, which is the opposite of how I've been keeping, so I do apologise. There's been a little gap in the videos recently. I've honestly spent the last 7 days just dying. I've had chills, been running a temperature, been coughing my guts up, been like just pains up and down all my limbs, so apologies if you've been looking out for videos and they've not been appearing, but I was essentially in bed sweating or forcing myself to go to work and sweating there instead. Hate it. Honestly, there's just been nothing worse. It's been bloody awful. And I think I am about probably 92% better. There's still 8% where I feel a bit shivery. I'm still coughing my guts up. We're going to edit out the coughing though, so hopefully you guys won't have to tolerate that. But yeah, it's been rubbish. But anyway, on with the video. So what do you guys think is the best thing about Christmas? After 3, I want you all to shout it at the TV screen. So 1, 2, 3, shout. Okay, so you were all wrong. I can't smile, my lips are cracking and it hurts. Anyway, you were all wrong because those are all very good things about Christmas, but this is the best thing about Christmas. Pigs in blankets. And today we are asking the question, if you're in Iceland, again, it's an oddly specific question. Again, it's an oddly specific question, but if you're in Iceland and you see these luxurious pigs and blankets at £4, but then you also see the Iceland own pigs and blankets for £2.50, which ones should you be buying? I mean, obviously the pigs and blankets, so you should be buying them both. In fact, buy 2 of both and just live off them. I love pigs and blankets, but for the context of the video, we're going to compare, is it worth the extra £1.50 to get the posh ones? Now, I know what you guys are thinking. It's like, Matt, nobody wants to know this. I don't care. I've got vodka. I want to eat pigs and blankets. Leave me alone. I can't laugh. Why is everything so sore? I've been putting lip silk on all day. Honestly, it's not made a bit of difference. Also, I've been that ill since last Friday. This is the first thing I've drunk since then. And I've missed booze. I just think that's how you know your life's got really bad and things are going really wrong. If you can't bring yourself to have a nice drink of vodka at the weekends or at night time, you know something's gone awry. And I couldn't. I was too ill. So this has been a long time coming. We'll be having a few more of these. Back to the pigs and blankets. So so we're not going to cook all of them, by the way. So there's 8 in here. These are the luxury ones. There's 8. So we'll cook 4 of those. This is also my tea, by the way. So we are going to have a few. And there's 12. So we'll cook 6 of these. They do have air frying ninja instructions, which I've never seen before, but I really like that idea. So this is saying 14 minutes, 160, but it's for the whole pack. And this is saying 14 minutes, 160. But again, that's for the whole pack. But I think if I'm doing half of each, it's almost like a full pack. So we'll put on for the slightly longer 15 minutes, half of each pack. And we'll see how we get on. What could go wrong? Anything goes wrong, I'll still be sat here with burnt pigs and blankets and vodka. It's worse Thursdays. See you in a sec. So this is how they're looking frozen. So these ones here, they're the cheaper ones, but these bad boys here, they're the more expensive ones. So straight away, I'm thinking they're quite a bit bigger, aren't they? Also, those ones are all stuck together. But anyway, we're just going to shove them on and see how we get on. Okay, so they're cooking 16 minutes. Was it 15? It's maybe 15, wasn't it? Not 16. Back in a second. I really can't be trusted, can I? So they're now on for the correct time of 15 minutes at 160. So I think 160 is quite a strange temperature for an air fryer. I cook things almost exclusively at 180 or 200, and if I'm in a hurry, I just go full on max crisp on the ninja setting, so we'll see what it's like anyway. But anyway, I can't be bothered making gravy. Can I be bothered? Have I even got any? I think I'm doing Dunkin' with tomato sauce. That sounds good, doesn't it? Can't go wrong with tomato sauce. Mayonnaise even. The sausages and bacon, they go with anything. But anyway, I'll stop blurting on and I'll come back to you once it's cooked. Okay, quick update. We do have gravy. We've got instant gravy, so we're going to use some of that. Just like windmills that go on forever, aren't they? But yeah, gravy it is. Gravy and tomato sauce. Maybe we'll do a selection. Pot of gravy, pot of mayonnaise, pot of tomato sauce. No expense spared on this channel. See you shortly. Can you see how sore my lips are? I better look like I'm wearing makeup, don't I? Do I look like I'm wearing lipstick? It's not. They're just dry as hell. It's so sore. I've not coughed yet though. which is good. Okay, I'm back. Sorry if it's a little bit noisy, but I just realised I forgot to take pictures of the ingredients. So I've done that now on my camera, and I'll put both sets here. Just pause it if you want to read them. So when I scanned through the ingredients quite quickly, I noticed that the dearer ones had a higher pork content, like 50% versus 70% if memory serves. But anyway, have a look, and I'll see you shortly. We're done. Okay, you may be thinking, Matt, why have you got a whiskey glass filled up with gravy? Couldn't think of anything else to put in, but here we go. Here's what we're looking like. So we've got the gravy, the cheap ones, the expensive ones, and a bit of tomato sauce, and also we've got a wild card for later to dip it in. But let's just see how we get on for the time being. Hopefully they're all cooked all right. So this is a bit of a weird looking one, this is. It looked just like a bit of bacon at first, but there is actually a sausage inside there as well. So this is definitely one of the cheaper ones. But let's dip in the gravy. So I messed up there. I shouldn't have tried it with the gravy first, because the gravy is gorgeous, but let's just try the cheap one by itself, because it was very nice with the gravy. But as we found out in the last video, gravy can hide all manner of sins. So yes, this one, the £2.50 ones. £2.50 for 12, by the way. Let's just try it as is. They're not doing anything exceptionally different though. They are just pigs in blankets. But they're juicy, the bacon's salty and tasty. The sausage meat seems alright to me. We should cut it in half and see if there's anything inside that we want to have a look at. I presume it's just going to be sausage meat, but let's find out. See, I was thinking herbs or anything. Just standard sausage meat, doesn't it? But again, there's nothing wrong with that. You've got to bear in mind, if you're eating this as part of your Christmas dinner, it's not like the highlight of Christmas dinner. Well, it is for me. But for normal people, it's just a nice side. Why don't I just have these all year round? Amazing. So the sausage does taste like cheap sausage. Not that it's horrible, you just tell it's not great sausage, but they're bite-sized pieces, it doesn't matter. This is going to be my new favourite tea. I'm so glad my wife and my daughter are out right now and they can't see this, because they would be horrified. It's just that initial salt hit when you bite into the bacon. Then you met the juiciness of the sausage meat. Whoever invented these was genius. This is the second to last of the cheap ones. We're going all in with the gravy. And this is the last one. So good, so good. But they were just pigs in blankets, and all pigs in blankets are so good. So I wasn't tasting them and thinking they need something else. I was just tasting them thinking tasty pigs in blankets. So for £2.50 from Iceland, to go on your Christmas dinner, you wouldn't be disappointed with those, right? We've got posh ones left. Look at the size of that. I would say that's comfortably twice as wide as the last one. So first of all, let's chop open this bad boy and see if we see any herbs or anything in the sausage, or whether it is just a bigger sausage. So that's what you're seeing. It looks a bit redder and pinker inside, if I'm being honest, but I'm not seeing much difference. So first of all, let's try it by itself. Okay, so taste-wise, there's no difference. On my first taste, I think all you're getting is bigger. You're not getting any kind of taste enhancement. Let's try it in the gravy. So I would say that the sausage meat is more chewy. I don't think it's quite as juicy as the last ones. They are nice. Let's keep going. Here's the next one. They are a lot bigger. You can't deny that. Let's just have this one in the sauce. Down in one. Down in one. So you know what? I'm preferring the flavour of the first lot than these. These are bigger. They look more posh on your plate, but I prefer the taste of the first lot. They're more juicy. Right, now for the wild card. Do you remember the world menu at McDonald's? They were doing the garlic soy dip that you got with the McNuggets. I saved the boss. You can't get these anymore. I've been wondering what's a special occasion to break this last one out. Well, here we are. It always has to date this month as well. We've got to eat it now. So if we open this up, oh, it's making me sad this last time I'm going to have this dip for a long time. But let's get one of these sausages all up in there. Sausage, bacon, and garlic soy. Does life get better? Exquisite. Absolutely lovely. This is the future of pigs and blankets. This right here. That. They were lovely, that dip. Absolutely lovely. I can't imagine many things not being lovely though without that dip. Just gonna get rid of all my dishes and we'll give you my final thoughts. So, final thoughts. They were both nice. The cheap ones were nicer. It's that simple. What I would be tempted to do, if you've got money to spend on the pigs and blankets and you're considering those £4 ones, don't. Get 2 lots of the other ones. It's only £1 more for £5. And you'll have 24 of those delicious ones. They were really, really nice. Yeah, surprising that. So the only thing going in favour of the dearer ones was just the size. And it looks more opulent on your Christmas dinner, I would suspect. But in terms of taste, the other ones are way better. Interesting that was. Right, that's me done. I'm sorry it was only a quick video, and I'm sorry it wasn't super exciting, but I still feel a bit crap. So this is just me easing my way back into making videos. And also, I wanted some tea that was tasty. And if you can't use the fact you've got a YouTube channel to justify drinking vodka and eating pigs and blankets for a night, literally no point in having a channel, is there? Don't smile, it hurts. Right, I'm gonna go. If this is your first time watching the channel, which I doubt it will be because YouTube's gonna share this too, apart from my usual subs. But if it is, if you snuck through the algorithm and you like what you saw, we won't think less of you, it's fine. Give us a sub, leave us a comment, let us know you're here. We love hearing from you. If in the more likely scenario that you're just one of the wonderful people who come every single time I release a video, watch it, give me a thumbs up and leave me nice comments, you guys are the bomb. I wouldn't be here doing this without you guys, so it does mean the world that you keep showing up for me, so thank you so much for that. And again, I apologise for disappearing for a few days. I think it feels longer to me because I had some videos ready to go. I had the Weatherspoons one, which I hadn't released yet, and I also had the Taco Bell Nightmare. Yeah, I had that one as well. So in my head, it feels like it's been ages since I've done anything, but I guess for you guys, I think I only released the last one about 4 days ago maybe. So you might be watching this thinking, what's he keep going on about disappearing for? So if that's the case, sorry. It just seems like it has been ages. Right, I'm gonna go and drink my vodka and plot how I can eat more pigs and blankets. I've got some more actually. Oh, I've got another idea for a video I'm going to use those in though, so watch this space. I think I might have an early night. Right, see you guys in the next video. Take it easy.